Okay, we are rolling.
We are. Hello. Welcome to Suffolk's number one
podcast. Kowalski, Irene Hudson. It has been many months. We have been so terrible at this.
We've been on gardening leave is what we've been on.
Gardening leave?
Yeah.
You may have been.
Yeah.
I have not. No.
I don't even know what gardening leave is, but it is a term, isn't it?
Is it?
Yeah, mate.
I don't think it is.
Oh, it is. I
Is
googled.
it?
Yeah, it's like a proper term.
Oh,
I don't know what it means, but it is a term.
You do a fair bit of gardening. Well, we've started off exciting, haven't we? That's good.
I am literally resting the microphone
On your breast.
on my breast, resting
Yeah,
on
I'm
my
sorry.
breast. Rest on my breast.
We tried to fix it
It's
with
like
the
Poem, isn't it?
pliers.
Rest on my breast,
Yeah.
even when I'm not wearing a vest.
I think we should dedicate. I think you suggested this.
I
wanna
did.
take this podcast to our number one fan, Mark, and his son Jamie, who's going through a tough time right now.
He is, and to all his gorgeous family. This is called Don't Laugh But Mark Listens.
That's rubbish. You've not thought that through.
No, that was Mark's actually. Because it was
it? Oh, Mark, for God's sake.
But I think I fucked it up. I think it's all I swore. But I think it's Don't Laugh But Mark Listens. I think I put an extra but.
Yeah.
Don't
laugh at Mark's butt. But listen.
Absolutely.
And I believe people can go on the Facebook site, because it's a public site, the Being Brave with Jamie.
Oh.
You search Being Brave with Jamie.
And he bloody is being brave, isn't he?
They're a good family.
Whole family,
They're a good
bunch
egg.
of legends is what they
and
are.
I'm in no way jealous that you've met them, because you were down in where they live, and I haven't. I'm in no way jealous about that whatsoever. There's always going to be a bit of jostling, isn't there, in a thruple? Jostling for favour.
I know, I could never be in a proper throuple. I could never. I want all the attention on me at all times.
Yeah.
Just imagine that. Like if Darren just started paying
You find
attention.
it hard being in a couple, wouldn't you? You share this with someone else.
Imagine if you just started paying attention to someone else. I'd be, hello? No.
Don't Laugh But has been described as an essential service by literally no one. Yet, here they are, back anyway.
Has anything happened with you since May?
So much.
Right.
So much. I mean, I've been thinking on all the deep subjects, like why don't we have beeps anymore when you cross the road?
Oh, the beeps when you cross the road. You do some places, Kels. We have discussed this.
Oh, I don't. I think
They've turned them off if it's near, houses with people living in them. That's fair enough. You don't want a beeping, a constant beep.
Oh, but
I would prefer people to be run over.
That's exactly what I was gonna say, but you're happy.
I have to put up with some beeping outside my house.
You're happy for the deaf of the deaf, is what you're saying.
Happy with that. Yeah.
The deaf of the deaf.
Yes. No, but there's the twiddly thing, and some people don't know this. Ladies and gentlemen, I would hope that some people will go wow to this, that when you're at a crossing, is it a pelican crossing?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
When you're at a pelican crossing with a little button that you press.
Zebra crossing. It's a zebra crossing.
No, zebra crossing's got zebra stripes on the road, you dick.
But that one does.
No, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't.
Zebra crossing doesn't have a button and a beep.
Oh,
Okay?
yeah.
It's just got a zebra. Pelican crossing, you press the button. You press the button, you wait for the green man. Okay?
You do.
Ample man in Germany.
A what man?
Ample man.
Ample.
Ample man in Germany is a big thing. Might just be Berlin. I digress. If you press said button, okay,
Yeah.
and you wait for it to turn green, there is a little rotating nodule underneath.
There is.
That blind people can hold on to, usually impaired, if you will, and it starts to twizzle when it goes green. A lot of people don't know that, and when I discovered that a few years ago, I was blown away, blown away. And I always hold said nozzle, even if there's a blind person there. Like, no, I enjoy the twizzling nozzle. Yeah. I will tell you when you can cross.
I have made a faux pas, haven't I?
Have you?
I have. I've realised my
What's that?
faux pas because I said.
Did you say deaf people?
I did. Because
deaf people can see the green man.
Yeah, and the beeps wouldn't help them at all. That's just so rude. I'm so sorry. What a twat.
Dear.
Clearly, I need some beeps in my life.
Yeah.
I need something to help me.
Okay.
I came back from a gig last night.
Yes.
Did very well last night. Thank you very much. And
you're a stand-up comedian, I've heard.
Yeah.
Just in case people thought you were some sort of country musician. You know?
It's just me and my banjo.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah, and I'm coming back, and the A14 is always closed.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't even know what's the point of having it anymore. It's always closed, right?
Yeah.
They're always doing some jammering on there. I don't even know what they're doing.
Some jimmering and jammering, I believe.
On the road.
That's the technical term.
They send me, and anyway, my sat nav starts going crazy. It sends me all through the countryside. I'm absolutely terrified. But there was a I'm terrified.
You don't like a country lane, do you?
I don't like a country lane. I don't think.
And this was probably one in the morning, was it?
You know, country does have a rude word in it.
Yeah.
So it's all I'm saying, you know, because it's terrifying.
Yeah.
I like it on a
tree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like it on a sunny day. And there's too much trees to road ratio.
Right.
Right.
The tree to road ratio is upsetting to you.
It scares me.
Yeah.
If there's too many trees on a road.
Overhanging sort of, yeah.
But there was a beautiful moment where I had two women deer walk in front of me.
Two women deer.
Yeah, they walked in front of me and they just but they just stopped and they looked right. And then one went, then the other went, and then their big fella, I think they were in a throuple. Their big, the big man deer walked behind them.
Stags are quite sexy, aren't they?
Well, I'll tell you what, this
For
one
an
was
animal. Do you know what I mean?
This one was butch. He had muscles in areas that were a joy.
Can we go back to you calling them women deer? I mean, there is a song to help you remember that it's doe, a deer, a female deer. It's a doe.
What's a man deer? Oh, a stag then. Oh, those does and stags, I did enjoy them, and they just kind of took their time. Luckily I was going nice and slow because I do that, because I worry about hitting a deer. Like it'd be terrible, wouldn't it?
It would be awful.
Oh.
There's been a few things happening with me over the last...
sorry, yes.
If
Hold
you're
on.
interested.
Hold on. What's been happening with you, Rebecca Elliott?
Because we haven't spoken since May, have we not? I mean, my dad's had triple heart bypass surgery and stuff, but I tell you what's more noteworthy, and that is your cinema snack of choice.
Oh.
I am joking, Dad. But I am shocked to discover that Kirsty Hudson, when she goes into the cinema, takes a jacket potato and beans and cheese, was it? Jacket potato, beans and cheese. That is your cinema snack of choice.
Yes, it can be. Yes,
Did
absolutely.
you sneak it in some Tupperware in your bag?
No,
Or did you just go in with a plate? It's just
in,
brazen.
Just walk in, take it in. It was in my bag. So I wrapped it in foil, put it in a little container, popped it in my bag, took it in.
Wow.
That's it. It was quite hard to eat in the dark. I'm not going to lie. I did that.
That's why it's not a cinema snack. But it's led me on to my crevice of curiosity.
Oh, hold on. What?
Rebecca Elliott's crevice of curiosity.
What's in?
Well, it
crevice?
got me looking into what cinema snacks do people enjoy around the world, around the globe, Kirst.
Oh,
Yeah.
does anyone else enjoy a potato?
No,
Oh.
no, that's just literally just you. In Colombia, people munch on roasted ants. Okay,
Roasted
known as Hormiga colonna.
Of course they do.
Yeah, my pronunciation is astounding. The snack is eaten like a peanut and is considered an aphrodisiac. And I mean, who hasn't eaten an ant and felt horny? Do you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
I could go on here. In South Korea,
are they baked or fried?
I don't know. The team that never ask follow-up questions. We've been through this.
I imagine they must be baked because the oil to ant ratio would be too much, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would. It would. In South Korea, they eat roasted chestnuts and dried cuttlefish and buttered squid.
Oh, that must not smell very nice in the
No.
cinema.
In the Netherlands, salty licorice.
No, I love a salty licorice.
Oh, God.
Yeah, because you know I used to live in Holland. I like a
Yes,
salty.
I was going to ask, do you recall this?
Yeah, I do.
Salty.
Yeah, so you've
because
got
licorice in itself is the devil's work.
You've got savoury, you've got sweet, and then you've got the salty. And no, it's good.
Well, some people like licorice, but it takes all sorts.
Well done.
You're welcome.
Yeah, good job.
In China, they eat dried salted plums.
Oh.
Yeah. And in Barbados, flying fish cakes. So these are fish cakes, but they're specifically made from fly. So it's not like a fish cake that flies.
Oh.
It's a fish cake made from flying fish.
Oh.
Yeah. And in Denmark, they have beer.
Oh.
Yeah.
Good
and
old Danes.
the quote was, in Copenhagen, our best local theatres serve beer, ice cream and sausages because that's just how the Danes roll.
Because I love that. I bloody love that. I'm going to Denmark. I was about to say Danish. Things. No.
Danish land.
Danish land. I'm loving that. That is
And
beautiful.
that concludes and seals up my crevice of curiosity for the week.
Get that seal on
I'll
there
open it again
tightly.
next week.
I once had nuts in the cinema, and then I started to panic. I started to panic that I might be killing somebody in the cinema. You know.
Oh.
Yeah. So I started to eat
the old
them.
nut allergy thing.
Started to eat them, and I started to think someone might be going into anaphylactic shock as we speak.
I mean, no.
Don't know,
There's
mate.
no warning on a cinema. Don't eat nuts, is there?
Well, you can't
buy nuts at the cinema. What are you talking
No,
about?
you can't buy nuts.
You can buy nuts.
At
the posh cinema that I go to, darling. I don't do Cineworld.
Talking of that, we both went to see the same movie.
We did. We fell out over that.
And our brains had very different reactions to it.
Worst film ever. And you thought it was the best film ever.
I loved it. It was Dune.
Dune.
Yeah,
Yes,
Dune. And I just think that's incredible.
That is 2.5 hours of my life I will never get back.
But
what is the part? So much slow motion walking across sand.
No, I loved it. But what is the part of the brain that goes like that? I don't like that. I mean, you've got the same brain as me. We've got a brain.
We have very different brains, my dear. Yeah.
But why? It's
it was bewildering to me that you did enjoy it so much.
I loved it.
Yeah, I know a lot of it. I think it's a Marmite film, darling, and I know you've enjoyed it.
I did.
But I found it quite abhorrent and just horrifically dull.
And talking of...
And I don't really get bored in the cinema.
Talking about horrifically dull is the people who make perfume adverts have really got to stop smoking the weed. Because
I'll tell you what, Dune absolutely felt like a 2.5 hour long perfume advert. That's exactly what it felt like.
I don't know why
just good-looking, dull people staring off into the mid-distance.
I don't know what they're thinking.
Sniffing the imaginary fart.
No. No, perfume adverts, they are there to bemuse, confuse, and go shut up. They are just so confusing.
Well, I've said it's a sign of age that I now don't understand about 70% of the adverts on TV. I don't understand what they're for, what they're trying to get at.
Well, I'll tell
if
you
they're
what,
trying to be funny or so, I don't understand.
At the confused.com, because I think that is meant to make you confused.
That's fine.
But that does always leave me. And I'm sitting there going like, what? Anyway. Lorries with their backs open, have you seen them parked on the side of the road?
Yeah.
Because my Darren was saying, right.
Our Darren. Yeah.
He was saying that.
Our Kelly.
He's not doing. The backs of the lorries, so you've noticed they're open, and a lot of them are, not so much in the winter because it's something to do with the heat and they can expand and maybe explode. I think that's a fact.
Is it?
I'm going to find out for you.
Forgive me if I don't take it as read. That is a fact.
I think it is. I do.
So lorries have to open up their back ends.
Their back ends
because they're overheating.
In the heat, in the summer, it's expansion. Because Darren thought it was because they needed to be open just in case they needed to be checked. It's not the case.
This is the kind of fascinating discussion that happens in your marriage.
Yeah, we talk about lorries a lot.
Do you?
And their door. I mean, I've got a woman of wonder.
Have you?
Yeah. Would you like to hear? She's from Bury St Edmunds, right?
Bury St Edmunds.
Yeah. Oh no.
Have you lost it?
I forgot her last name.
Oh, for crying out loud.
Hold on.
Do you want me to crack on with my breaking news
Go
while
on.
you research that?
Yeah. No, well then that's you, and then
it is, yeah. Let's wait for you. Let's pause.
Hold on. Oh,
I've missed this.
I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll tell you what I'll do. Don't you worry about that.
Come on.
I'm going to tell you on this day, but earlier.
This day, but earlier.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Let me tell you this, because this is beautiful, because I would not have been able to take my snack of choice to the cinema had it not been for this man. Right.
Go on.
Sir Thomas Heriot. He, on this day, introduced potatoes to England in 1586.
Wow.
Now, I had to find out about this fine man, right?
I thought Thingy brought back potatoes.
Well, you think, yeah.
What's his face?
Walter Riley.
Yes.
Yeah, no.
He gets all the potato kudos, doesn't he?
He did, but he's been credited with it, but actually, in 1586, I think actually Thomas Heriot actually got them here first.
That sounds like it was after. I'm not gonna question. I'm not gonna question.
You know, remember, we can't do follow-up questions because I could
sorry.
be wrong.
Yeah, you crack on.
But
Thomas.
on this day, he did bring the potato from. Maybe he brought Colombian potatoes. Maybe it was a certain type of potato.
Okay.
But he did bring them here, and you know what? He was a very clever man. Would you like me to tell you a little bit about him? Because I know you want to.
No.
Here. Well, I'm going to right now. He right. This is fascinating.
Yeah. I'll be the judge of that.
He was a polymath, which is slightly different to polyamorous, I think.
It's slightly different.
He travelled to the New World in 1585, where he translated the Algonquin language into English.
The Alhu language?
Now, I know you're saying, what is the Algonquin languages?
Yes.
Well, they are a subfamily of American indigenous languages.
Wow.
And he translated them in 1585. So he's done all these amazing things, yet...
And he got the potato.
And all I can say is thank you for the potato.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the other day you had potatoes for breakfast, lunch and tea, I believe.
I did. And it was weird because I had them in a strange order. I had roast potatoes for breakfast.
Well, who doesn't?
You know, they were left over from it was
okay,
the day after
fine.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
I had roast potatoes, and then I think I had fried mashed potatoes for my lunch, and then I had a jacket potato.
Oh my goodness.
Is that bad, isn't it?
That's a lot of carbs.
Starch.
Starchy carbs.
Go on, you can do your breaking news.
Can I?
Yeah.
Well,
What time are we at, mate? Where are we at time-wise? Because we can't bore them for too long.
you can't ask that. It's the secret. About halfway.
Okay.
Right? Halfway. It's all right. Don't panic.
Okay.
Breaking news. And the problem with breaking news is that nothing is ever going to beat the last breaking news, which is that the mystery animal in tree turns out to be a croissant. Nothing's ever going to beat that. Because that was top notch. But what I have got is a cow, Kirsty, a cow in Brazil. Escaped the slaughterhouse and went to the local water park.
No way.
Yes. It climbed the stairs and went down a flume. It's all caught on camera.
It went down a flume.
It went to it escaped the abattoir.
Oh.
It went to the local water park, which was closed at the time.
It actually escaped the abattoir.
Yes, it ran away. It went, sod this, I'm going down the local water park. And it climbed the stairs and went down a flume. And the sort of the security camera there, it records it.
Yeah.
It looks at the camera, carries on down the flume.
Oh,
I know.
Was there water down the flume at the
There
same?
wasn't. No, it was more of a slide, for it, because there was no. But there was water at the bottom, but there was no running water down the flume. But it was having a whale of a time, and
or a cow of a time.
No, and happy ending.
Yeah,
it's now been adopted by a local rancher who says it's going to be a family pet and has named it Toboga, which is slide in Portuguese.
Oh, I love that. That is a beautiful.
story.
That is just. Well, it's beautiful. So the cow slid down the slide. I mean, it's quite lucky it didn't break a leg.
Well, yeah. I mean, look at the downside there. I mean, it may have been a little bit bruised. But
Do you think it was going? You know what? If I'm going to die, I'm going to have fun before.
I'm going to go down a flume.
Oh, I
Damn it.
love that.
My second breaking news, and then I will shut up and let you crack on.
No, I love it. Go on.
A shop owner in North Yorkshire has had 3 giant concrete penises stolen.
Oh, just 3.
Just 3. That's your comment. Just 3. I would have taken more. They are 4-foot garden ornaments. I don't have a lot of details on it, but the shop owner, Mr. Hadlow, said, I can't do a North Yorkshire accent. I'll just go West Country.
Trouble up, Mill.
Yeah, I can't do that.
Trouble up,
he
Mill.
went, I can't believe no one would want to... I was going to do that again, sorry. He said, I can't believe anyone would want to steal some concrete willies. He said, I hope they'll get some use out of them. I can't imagine what. I'm sorry about the accent. I can't do it. I just thought I'd do...
I think it added it.
Did it add something?
Oh.
I mean, it didn't add the right thing.
It definitely did take away. I don't think it took away, mate.
Took people's respect from me away.
That went years
Nobody
ago.
did it. Yeah,
it's all
it's
good.
fine. It's fine.
I still haven't found the woman's name.
You're still looking for the woman's name?
But it's okay, because I'm going to just tell you about her because she's called Rose, right? I'll tell you next week. I can tell you her.
Yeah, it's fine.
Right, so she was born in Hatter Street in Bury St
I love that you think people care. People will be livid if I don't know the second name.
It's bad. She was called Rose. She was born in Hatter Street in Bury St. She was the youngest of 8 children. 6 boys and 2 girls.
That's a lot of children.
So she left Berry at 20 to study art. Mm-hmm. She came back then, and she came back to look after Mum. But she used to paint like children and all kinds of things. She'd meet families.
Pictures of children, or she'd paint children.
Oh yeah, just painting them, just
right.
big red faces.
Mm-hmm.
No, she'd get the children. She'd like to paint young girls, but she'd very often stop them on the street and say to their mum, can I take your daughter and paint her?
You won't get away with that today. No.
But she used to...
PC gone mad. So you can't take a stranger's kid off the street, bring him into your home and paint pictures of them. It's PC gone mad, I tell you.
And while she was painting them, right, what I love, she used to counsel them not to get married and follow their dreams and careers.
Wow.
And bear in mind...
Hang on, not to get married and follow their dreams and careers, or not to get married, but instead to follow their dreams and careers.
Yes.
Right, okay.
Don't get married, follow your dreams and careers. And she used to just tell them, and they'd come out and they'd be all like full of like life for their mums, and they'd be like, well, where'd you get those ideas? She goes, the painter. Sadly, she died falling down the stairs, and I like to think she was drunk.
Oh.
But
it's like the cow going down a flume, isn't it? If you're going to die drunk falling down the stairs.
Yeah. Or down a flume.
Or down a flume.
Yeah, who hasn't done that?
Yeah, so, well, maybe if she got married, that wouldn't have happened, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm joking, clearly.
Yeah, she's just urged them to find fulfillment in a career, and I just love that, because it was like...
That is cool.
It was like in the 1800s or something. I mean, again...
something like that. I mean, you're sketchy on the details. Wow.
I have nothing. But she was from Berry. She was called Rose.
Were her paintings any good? Can we see them online?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Look at Rose.
I'd love if they're really crap. Just really terrible paintings.
Stink drawings.
Yes.
Like that. Don't get married.
It kind of puts a different slant on the story.
Yeah.
It's this strange drunken woman who used to drag kids off the street.
Yeah.
Tell them mad ramblings.
You know what? I've been thinking about the fries.
The what?
The fries.
The fries. I've been thinking about the fries.
The fries.
Mm-hmm.
Like
what
dying.
fries have you been thinking about? No, you stop and have a drink.
Dying on your ass. Like somehow dying isn't enough. Like you need to go, not only did you die, you died on your ass. I mean, that's embarrassing.
Not many people die standing up, do
no,
they?
But how?
Most people are going to die on their ass.
No, but that's what I was thinking, actually. Who does die on their ass? Like...
Most people are sitting down when they die.
No, I suppose you are on your ass then, aren't you? Yeah. But I'm thinking...
Where are you going with this?
Well, I don't know. I was just thinking, like how... Like,
yeah, if you're on stage, I hope you don't die on your ass.
Yeah.
That is weird, isn't it?
Like, I mean, people say it to me all the time.
Yeah. People are worried about you.
Don't die on your ass. Yeah. Oh, shit, she died on her ass. Oh. I mean, I'm always on my feet.
Yeah.
If I die, like...
And it's conflicting, because, if you're going on stage, don't die on your ass and break a leg.
Yeah.
Well, so if you break a leg, you're going to end up on your ass.
And
it's probably not going to be a good gig.
No, and then you're going to die.
Yeah. I need to sort that out.
Yeah. Also, like, when someone says, how are you? And you go, oh, I'm out of sorts. Right? I'm out of sorts. When someone asks you, are you okay? And you're feeling good, you don't go, I'm all in sorts.
I'm all in sorts.
My sorts are all in a row.
You might say I'm sorted.
Oh.
I suppose.
You're getting answers to all of my questions.
Wide-eyed.
Oh, yeah.
Hang on.
I've got an overheard. I'll see if that's any better. It might not be.
No, but come on, pick it up.
I was sitting in the pub the other day, and I heard this couple, and they were quite young, probably in their 20s, and they went, she went, what are you doing this weekend? They said, I'm going to go and get so drunk. I'm going to go get so drunk, I'm going to go missing. Life goals.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm going to go missing this weekend.
That's how drunk I'm going to get.
Wow.
I know, right? Beautiful.
I had it overheard from the other people overheard us talking about.
Oh, yeah.
This was a little while ago. We were in a cafe in town, in Bury St Edmunds. And...
Big up the BSE.
Let's give it a new catchphrase. We're going super local. Yeah.
Big up the BSE.
Let's just talk about Out Westgate, basically.
The OW, no, it's better than the OG.
Yeah, that's the road we live on. Yeah. No, people overheard us in a cafe, and we were talking about your comedy set.
Yeah.
And the cafe kind of went quiet. You know how there's suddenly, it was very full, but there's suddenly a sort of lull.
A lull.
Yeah. And at that point, you said, "Oh, I'm definitely keeping the Nazi joke."
Yeah.
And everyone went even super quieter.
Yeah.
And then you turn around to everyone, you like addressed the whole cafe. You look around and you went, though obviously they're very bad people. Like that made it okay. The Nazis are very bad.
They are
They're
very
naughty people.
I don't like them.
I don't like them. It's fine.
Like, no, I mean, that was in the context of a joke.
Yeah, no, obviously.
Like,
yeah, don't worry.
You know, I'm not.
Yeah, but you see, you don't want the cafe to go silent when you say the word Nazi.
No,
It's
you
just- it's
don't, and it
awkward.
always does.
Yeah, every time.
Yeah, I remember.
You're always talking about them, aren't you?
Yeah, I was talking to a friend of mine, and she had been in a relationship with a man for a while, and she was going, she goes, I'd consider, I think about maybe, being with a woman. She said, but the trouble is, I just love cock. And then she said it like the whole, and she also did this motion like with her fist, scrambled everything.
Oh, everyone turned around at that moment. Yeah. Oh.
And I went, yeah, she does.
Yeah.
Like, so that was kind of embarrassing. But
yeah.
So, what do you want to big up in BSC? Is anything exciting happening this weekend in the old town?
Is there anything exciting happening in Bury St Edmunds?
I'm getting my Christmas tree.
You could bury Santa.
I'm going. Oh, you can bury him.
But the Bury Santa experience.
Yeah.
You can go and bury
Take
Santa.
a shovel.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm getting my Christmas tree this weekend.
What?
Getting my Christmas tree this
You
weekend.
get your Christmas tree?
Yeah, mate.
Oh yeah. What are you getting me for Christmas?
What am I getting you for Christmas? Bit of coal.
I've got you 3 4-foot cock ornaments for your garden.
Where'd you get those
Recent
from?
travels to North Yorkshire. Yeah.
Nice. I'm excited about Christmas. You excited about Christmas?
Yes. Yes, I am. I have not put my decorations up yet. But I will.
When are you
Kirsty.
going to put your tree up?
Probably next Wednesday.
Not till next Wednesday.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I see why that is.
Yeah, it's the day my daughter
daughter
died,
died.
isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, you forgot.
Yeah, no, I didn't forget.
It's just the kind of person you are. That's all that is. Yeah.
Can't help it. I love Nazis. What can I say?
Yes, she does.
Don't.
It
Bad
does.
people. Don't like
they're
them.
bad people.
I think we've done well to be back.
We've done well to be back.
I think
And that's the best we can say about this show. We've come back.
We've turned up.
Yeah, we turned up.
We put our headphones
That's all
on.
you can do, Kirsty.
So-
You just got to show up.
Well, they're the people who rule the world.
Who? People who show up?
Yeah, mate. So that is actually a fact
Yeah.
and a saying.
Yeah, it's one of those ridiculous, meaningless nonsense sayings, though, isn't it?
I'm listening to Will Smith's autobiography. I've nearly finished it now.
Yeah, is it good?
It's all right, mate. It's not as good as the Miriam of the Margulises.
Yeah, I'm listening to that. It's good.
It's the best.
See, we had quite a good, solid ending, and now you're just rambling.
I am.
Do you know what I mean?
Well, because I
Trying to
wanted
string it out because you don't like saying goodbye.
can't leave a conversation. I just can't. I can't leave it.
And huge love to Mark.
Oh, we love you,
who,
Mark.
I believe I am his favourite, so it would be special if he hears that coming from me. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I mean,
Yeah.
we had a life-changing moment, him and I. So,
Wow.
yeah, just all I'm saying, Audrey, and bigging you all up.
Yeah.
We're bigging you
Audrey
up.
is lovely. Yeah, you've met his wife.
Yeah, my wife.
Oh,
They're good people. They're like really close.
I'm going to have them around for Christmas. They don't even know it. Gonna go up there, bundle them in the back of a van.
Yeah. Good.
Okay,
Yeah.
and remember, people, wrap up warm.
Yeah. Oh, well
Yeah,
done. You
bringing
remembered
that back. Bringing that
you
back.
remembered your catchphrase.
Yes, my catchphrase.
Oh,
Yeah.
beautiful. Well, you have a good day, people.
Yeah. And we will try and come back next week.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens.
Or the week after. We'll be back at some point.
At some point, it will happen.
We will go off gardening leave.
Gardening leave.
That is a thing. Look at it, Google. It is. Love you.
Okay, love you.
Bye.
Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
This is Don't Laugh But, the podcast that incessantly rambles on and ultimately answers the question, what's worse than the silent loneliness of self-isolation?